Your Excellency, the Honorable Governor of West Bengal, who is also the Chancellor of our university, the University of Kalyani, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Ratanlal Hanglu, Dean, Faculty of Science, Professor Gautam Pal, distinguished dignitaries, guests, colleagues, scholars, ladies and gentlemen. As I stand in this rostrum to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our Honorable Governor, Shri Keshari Nath Tripathy, I feel overwhelmed by an intense feeling of joy and pride. This is the first visit of His Excellency to the University of Kalyani. Our university is just like our mother to us. We enter the university with that identity and we leave it with that identity. Now, with the permission of Your Excellency, I would take this opportunity to present a very brief profile of our university, which Your Excellency has been visiting for the first time through a very brief PowerPoint presentation. Do I have your permission? Do I have? Right. There's a screen there, and there's a screen right there. Can I start? Right. Here is the University of Kalyani, the gate, the Golden Jubilee Gate. Our university happens to be one of the premier academic and research institutions of India, which has always stimulated new, innovative ideas and equipped new and young learners with a veritable repository of knowledge. Here is the hierarchical structure of the university, with His Excellency at the apex, followed by the Honorable Vice Chancellor, the deans, the officers, the directors, coordinators, and other administrative functionaries. Here we display before His Excellency the infrastructure of the university in a nutshell, with reference to the auditoriums, conference rooms, which are used by the university fraternity, and of course the smart classrooms which have been lately introduced. Now we have the different faculties of science, arts and commerce, engineering, technology and management, education, music and art. And here is a graphical representation of the faculty strength of the university. The university has opened a number of centers of learning, like the Robindra Udhayan Kendra, the Center for Cultural Studies, Center for Women's Studies, Center for Bengali Diaspora, and the rest, which are now displayed there on the screen. And the objective of each of these centers is to encourage and stimulate research in every conceivable way. We, as a matter of principle, have always tried to ensure that teaching in classrooms is meant to be an exercise which establishes the accountability and accessibility of all the teachers. And for this, certain parameters have been delineated which are indicators of the extent to which the teachers are able to convey and communicate their points to the young learners in a systematic manner. Apart from classroom teaching, the university has also concentrated on extension and outreach activities which have extended over a vast spectrum of application. Here is a brief resume of the same. And here, the leading role has been played by the different centers, like the Center for Women's Studies, Adult and Continuing Education Center in SPARC, and the Department of Distance Learning. The Center for Women's Studies recently specialized in some outreach programs which were able to percolate the remote localities in the village areas. And foremost among its activities happened to be a program for the counseling of young mothers. And there were other sensitization programs also. For any educational institution, the library is an indispensable ingredient. The library, the central library of the Kalyani University, does not only consist of books, but also rare books, a veritable repository of that, and also a very rich repertoire of manuscripts, theses, current print journals, and e-journals. Here we have in a nutshell the publications by the different faculties. A few of them have been displayed here for the perusal of His Excellency. All the faculties are ceaselessly engaged in research, and here are a few of the research products. And here we find a very brief statement of the number of conferences organized and attended by the faculties. And here we find the photographs of some of the very significant seminars and symposia which the different faculties organized from time to time. And each of them were very vastly, largely attended, and the response which they evoked was most positive and enthusiastic. And here is a graphical representation of research training in the PhD and MPhil programs in the university. The University of Kalyani has always made it a point to ensure that the connectivity of the university is enhanced at the national and the international level. And it therefore concentrated on cementing a tie of the strongest ring with the premier institutions, not only national, but the world over. Here they are for our Honorable Governor to see. One very significant aspect of collaborative ventures of the university has been the Erasmus Mundus program, which consists of student exchange between the University of Kalyani and the universities of other prominent countries. And out of 8 university cities from the Indian side, our university was one. And I proclaim this with a sense of intense pride. The idea of distinguished lecture series was the brainchild of our Honorable Vice Chancellor. The idea was that erudite scholars should be invited to lecture on a variety of subjects and share their thoughts, their creative ideas with the young learners, and to bequeath to them the legacy, the academic legacy, which would inspire the future generations for all times to come. Here are a few of them. Here is a special occasion where our Honorable Vice Chancellor is seen with the Honorable President of India and the erstwhile His Excellency the Governor of West Bengal, Shri M.K. Narayanan. And here we find Your Excellency releasing the annual report of the university. Two more momentous occasions where the Honorable Vice Chancellor is found with the U.S. Consul General, Mrs. Helen Lafave, who will be coming here in the next session, and also the Bangladesh Deputy High Commissioner to Kolkata, Mrs. Abida Islam, who visited the university in April 2014. Here we find some instances of MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, which is an ingredient of the efforts of the university to enhance its connectivity level. And our Honorable Vice Chancellor has tried to hold aloft the banner of prestige of the university, not only at the national level, but also in the wider international arena. And here we find him at Kunming on 25th November 2014, which witnessed the conclusion of yet another landmark MOU. Here are some other outreach activities which were organized inside the campus. The campus life has been so designed as to infuse in students a spirit of joy and hilarity so that they can inhale the air of freedom and enjoy every moment of their sojourn here in the campus. The facilities in the campus include 9 hostels, a health center, transport facilities, a pantry system, internet facility, and a gymnasium. The academic roadmap of the future consists of a vision which I assure you, I declare here from this rostrum, this vision will not remain a pipe dream, it will be translated into reality. It includes the introduction of a number of courses and the establishment of a number of colleges, number of centers, community radio, community college, Center for Disability Studies, Center for Media Studies. These are some of the examples which will remain as shining exemplars for posterity. And we have certain infrastructural blueprints like smart classrooms with digital facilities, a digitalized library, an 800-seater auditorium, and this again with the requisite labor, requisite determination. I think we have the ability to translate this dream into reality also. And our mandate is that the whole purpose of education is not how to make a livelihood, but also to create better human beings. I end with profuse thanks to His Excellency the Governor of West Bengal for the sympathy, support, and patronage which he has extended. And I only end with this fervent hope that we will succeed, we will conquer. We have a long path to traverse, Your Excellency. We have many milestones to cross, many hurdles to surmount, but we shall do it. And our motto, the incantation which we shall chant during our onward march will be, arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached.